Hey guys, it is Stevie here, and today I'm going to be doing another one of my business chats. And today I kind of wanted to focus on sponsorships, freebies, sending things out, that kind of marketing type of stuff. So if you're interested in that, please make sure to keep watching and don't forget to subscribe. Okay, so I just wanted to let you guys know I've gotten a couple of messages, and this is by far my most requested video. Everybody wants me to keep doing these business videos, and honestly, vanity is what has stopped me. I have a 2-year-old, so I don't have a ton of time to do my hair, do my makeup, kind of get all zhuzhed up. So I just figured, you know what, this is real life. This is what I look like. Plus, obviously, I put on a little bit of makeup. I put on like mascara. Anyways, this is real life. This is part of being a work from home mom and a stay-at-home mom. So I just figured I would kind of show you guys this is what it is. But this is my most requested video, so I did want to go ahead and follow up and do another business chat. And one thing I wanted to let you know is that I have gotten requests from shops if I still do, and I've gotten questions if I still do the consulting, if I do one-on-one consulting, and the answer is yes. I just tend to only offer 4 to 5 spots per month because it does take a lot of time because I go fairly in depth. But if you don't know me or my background, I was a small business consultant, specifically working with businesses converting from Etsy into another shopping platform, email marketing, that kind of stuff, basically setting up businesses that were ready to branch out on their own. So this is kind of my niche and what I'm comfortable with. So I don't do that anymore as far as working for a company. Now I do offer services privately, and I have 4 to 5 clients a month that I will go ahead and do more personalized consulting, take a look at your shop, see what you're doing. So I do have that available. I have a few spots open for November, and then I do have December open. So if I don't have room, I will bump you into the next month. If I have a waiting list, I'll let you know. But I do always have those available. Just feel free to send me an email. The email is LittleScoutDesignCo@gmail.com, and I will leave that in the description box below. So there are a couple of different kinds of sponsorship that you can do as an Etsy shop. I have a few that I'm really fond of, which I will go over, and these are things that I do fairly often. My favorite is probably sponsoring local meetups, because I go to local meetups. I love meeting new planner people. I like the social aspect of it. And then it also helps my sales because people see me. They look in the goodie bag and, oh, that's your stickers. That's you. That's who you are. It's a face-to-face thing. So when people ask me if they should sponsor meetups, because trust me, you will get requests, I say yes to local meetups every time. I will always sponsor local meetups because even if I can't go to that meetup, I'm still supporting my local community and my local planner girls. So I will always send things when asked, and I'll even volunteer to send things or volunteer to give things to goodie bags, doorbusters, that kind of stuff. I'm pretty open to supporting the community because that's what it is. It's a community. Now, when it comes to supporting or sponsoring meetups that are in another part of the country or in another state, I do tend to be way more particular, and I will give you an example of why. I sent things out a few months ago to a larger meetup in another state really far away from me, and the whole reason I did it is because I got an email from someone who has a lot of followers. I mean, like between 30 and 70,000 followers on Instagram. They're huge in the community. They're well renowned and well known. So I just kind of was like, yes, this is it. This is perfect. Now, one thing that I will say, even for local meetups, make a unique sticker for that meetup. Get the exact number of people and put a custom coupon code, just like right in the corner, like itty bitty little coupon code for people. So that way you can actually track how effective this marketing technique is. Because for me, that's how I learned local meetups, big money maker. Far away meetups, not so much. Not for my level of shop. Because when you do a big meetup like that, there was like 100 people, which is big for me. My local meetups are not that big. But when you do a meetup like that, chances are they are kind of asking for a lot of stuff from other people. And I actually reached out and asked a couple of my friends who own small shops, and they got the exact same email as me. So it wasn't like a personalized thing. It was we're trying to get stuff for the goodie bags. Now, I understand that, and I still think that it's a good idea to send things out, but you should be aware that that's not necessarily where you will see a return on your investment. Now, ROI, which is return on investment, is really, really important. So it is something that if you don't know about that, I would just Google it. And it's basically, are you making enough money for it to be worth the investment, is essentially what it is, return on investment. But for me, there was no return on my investment for sending out those products. And my friend who also sent out products, and in fact sent out a lot more than I did, I sent out probably about $300 to $400 worth of stuff as far as like market value. And she sent out even more. And, you know, we had both emailed like, did you get the stuff? Like, did you like it? And neither one of us heard back. And what I realized pretty quickly is that the money is not to be made in sending out your product. You should still do that, but the money is to be made by getting tagged in a picture of your product by the person or the people throwing the event. So what I have started doing, and what my suggestion is, if somebody is throwing an event like that and they ask you to sponsor, if you're a big enough shop, this doesn't apply to you because your name is out there, you're known, you're out there, you're good to go. Like, people know who you are. When you're a small potato shop like myself, and I say that lovingly, but when you're a small shop like myself, you need that marketing, you need that shout out. And the money comes from being shared on Instagram, YouTube, Periscope, Facebook, all of that. So what I do now is I say, I'm happy to send out products to you. In return, however, I ask that you share a photo and tag me in it of the stickers that I'm sending out, because that's where the real money is to be made. Because chances are people will see that picture, be like, oh, that's really cute, and go and follow you and take a look at what you're offering. So I always say, do not be afraid to make demands. If you think about it, they're reaching out to you, they don't know who you are, and they're asking you to send free things. When you take the ego out of it, when you take the name out of it, when you take the identity out of it, like, so-and-so asked me to do this. No, someone asked you as a business to send out free products to sponsor their event. You have to look at it as a legitimate business, not as a, oh, well, I'll go ahead and send this out. No, make sure that you are making your decisions when you send things out, so that way it will benefit you in the long run, not in the short term. So that's what I always kind of say about that. Now, I have been asked if I asked for shipping, or if I ever ask for shipping or supplies. And I'm not going to get too much into this just because it's one of those subjects where everyone has an opinion. And all of this is my opinion, by the way. You might have had a different experience from me, and I am very respectful of everyone's experience. And I ask that you be respectful of mine and respectful of the advice that I give. All of this is based on my experience, which is probably completely different from your own. But my advice is not to ask for supplies or shipping or anything like that when it comes to a meetup. Now, if you're sending out your stickers or any of your products, and the person getting them will make a profit on you, then yes, you should be asking for at least the cost of supplies and a little bit of your time. Just because if they're making a profit on you, you at least need to be reimbursed for that, in my opinion, just because the difference is the profit. So yeah, that's how I feel about that. I also get asked quite a bit whether or not I send things to YouTubers and to people that are big on Periscope and Instagram. And it's one of those like, hush, hush, do you send things? Yes. Yes, I send things. That is a common thing in marketing. I will send things to YouTubers. I will send things to people on Instagram. I haven't done it recently because I've needed to take a step back with my business, just because my time is a lot more crunched than it used to be. And I'm hoping that after the holidays, I will be able to go back in full force. But once again, this is something that you want to do to get people looking at you quickly. So my suggestion for that is when you send things out, or people ask you to send things, or you offer to send things, be blunt about what you're trying to get out of it. So if you send someone stickers and you say, hey, can I get your feedback? Can I get you to tell me what you think of my stickers? That should be the expectation. If you want them to share your stickers, set that expectation. Say, hey, would you mind if I sent you some stuff for you to share with your followers? You have to set the expectation for what you're looking for in return. Sorry, my hands are all over the place. So make sure that you always set the expectation for what you're hoping to get out of, like, whatever that exchange may be. There have honestly been times where I have sent things out to people because something that they did struck a chord with me, or I thought it was amazing, and I specifically said, if you want to share, that's fine, but I am sending you this because something you did really touched me and I want to share this with you. And I think you would enjoy it. And there is no expectation of a return on that because I did it to be nice, and that is okay too. Just make sure that you kind of know where you're at and what you're doing with that. The final thing that I get asked about quite a bit are PR girls. I have them, I use them, they're a great tool. I'm actually going to film a whole video on that after this one. It's a really long subject. So my next business talk will be PR girls and what I look for, what my requirements are, how I find them, all of that good information I will go ahead and put in my next video. I will try and be more consistent with these, but if you can't tell, I've been pretty busy lately, so I haven't been able to upload as often as I would like to YouTube. My goal is 3 times a week. My reality is once a week is where I'm at. But I promise I am pre-filming today, which I never do. I never pre-film. I literally film, edit, upload in one day. But I'm pre-filming a bunch of videos today, so I am hoping to start consistently rolling out 3 videos a week. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe. If you're interested in the consultations, just go ahead and send me an email. I'd be happy to help you. So I will see you guys later. I promise you I will have the PR girl video up soon as well. But I love you. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you later.